Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kevin from the Daily Sports Zone. I am your NHL analyst. So today we're going to cover the Metro Division. Yours truly, the Devils. We'll spend a little time on them and all the other teams. So, first, 59 points, Rangers. Very surprising, honestly. I thought we were going to see them in the playoff race right now, but they're not too far behind. Uh, they're looking behind Carolina and Columbus. Um, both teams are struggling right now. Both teams are kind of questioning their playoff run, um, looking to sell actually. So honestly, the Rangers, this fire sale kind of thing, could potentially help them make the playoffs. And here's why. I think some of the guys need a, just a different look. I think the team just needs a different look. Grabner, 1 year guy, 1 year deal. Um, Teams are going to look for scoring. You know, why not trade him? Get some players back from it or prospect. Um, they made it strict. They made it clear that they don't want picks because the Rangers think they're still in it, and I think they are. They usually go on a hot streak down the stretch going into the playoffs. Yes, right now they're not in the playoffs, but don't be surprised if they end up getting that second wild card spot or even the first because they're getting guys back. Kreider is supposed to come back soon. Shattenkirk, I believe he's going to come back earlier than people think. And Mark Stahl, I hear Ranger fans saying, Mark Stahl, why is he still a Ranger or some stuff like that. He's been playing fairly well for them. Um, but I think some of their pieces that they're going to trade away are going to be very valuable for them in the long run to get some new faces in New York and potentially having those people leave, come back to New York, like Rick Nash. Rick Nash, I saw a video of him. I believe it was against Dallas when they were in Dallas. He sounded very upset, submitting his no trade list of teams. It sounded like he loves New York, and I believe he would. He's been there for quite a while, um, on some winning teams. Um, he made it clear that he's very upset that he had to go through this process, and you know, he said he might be able to come back. He's not done. I don't think he's done. He's got 18 goals this year for 34, 35-year old, 32, something like that. Let's just go with mid 30s. Mid 30 guy. Could be back in New York, guys. Wouldn't be surprised. But potentially, I think Grabner and Rick Nash are going to go together to some team or um, to out west, not in the east. I think either Winnipeg or the Predators are going to be the lead guys for those two players. Next, the Blue Jackets. They made it clear that Boo Jenner was untouchable at the beginning of the season. Now they don't know. They don't even know if they're making the playoffs. Um, I'm looking at a NHL Network right now, and I think they're actually losing. I think if I could see the scoring update right now, it's the Maple Leafs and Red Wings update. But Blue Jackets, they got some young guys. They got Seth Jones. They got Werenski, Wenberg, um, Dubois, um, Sonny Milano. Team's promising, but it's just not working out. Maybe it's the coaching. I'm not a big fan of John Tortorella. Um, Maybe it's him. Some of the players are, and I don't know why. But I think it's something with the coaching, but not too sure with that team. I don't know what they're gonna do because they signed Cam Atkinson to a long-term deal. Yeah, he's great. He's a good scorer. This year, he's not doing so well. Um, but I don't know with that team. The Hurricanes. Um, I don't know with that team either. To be honest with you, we just played them. Originally, they're gonna try and trade Noah Hannafith, a young defensive guy. He was an all-star this year. I don't see that happening. Maybe I could see Justin Williams going back to LA. Maybe. I don't know. Justin Falk in the prime of his career. Um, Maybe he wants to change teams. Maybe he doesn't see a future with the Carolina Hurricanes. I don't know. I'm not too sure with that team. The Islanders. Uh, well, first things is they made it clear that they're not trading John Tavares away. So let's get that out of our head, Toronto. Um, you could try. You can try to get him in the offseason, but now that the Islanders moved back to Long Island, and Tavares made it clear that he likes New York and likes to stay in Long Island, I don't see it happening. Um, One thing that I could see them getting is a goaltender. Um, but, Halak has been great. He's been to the playoffs with them. Thomas Greiss is going to be the future goaltender for them. I don't think they're going to go with him in the playoffs if they make it. But maybe they get a goaltender. Maybe they go for a D-man. You got some young D-men over there. Maybe they get a veteran guy. Not too sure. Next, the Devils. Didn't mention it before in the Atlantic. Mike Green. He could be a potential trade. Mike Green kind of makes sense for the Devils. But I don't think they're going to go for defense. They already got a top 4 D-man, Vatanen. Butcher, they got over there in the offseason. Severson, he's been playing great. Andy Green, they're not going to move him. He's captain. As much as people are saying, I'll get rid of Green. Why is he even playing every night? He does the little things that don't count as stats. So, Lovejoy, he's been playing somewhat good. He actually scored and got an assist against Tampa. So many people are like, why is he even playing? Guys, he's been playing fairly well for us, actually. Mirko Mueller, they're not going to trade him. But, let's see. Alex Galchenyuk, I think, will be in a Devils uniform. And we'll give up Santini and a pick. That makes sense. I think that'll happen. As much as I liked Santini too, when he was playing in the lineup, and how much promise he has as a defensive guy. First, we're gonna have to get rid of him. We got too much. Guys, got too much. You gotta give up some to get some, as what some of the Devils players were saying, and Coach Hines and Shiro. Look back at why we gave up Adam Henrique. We needed a D-man. Got Vatanen in. Got to give up some to get some. It's going to happen, guys. So next, the Flyers. They lost 10 straight before. Now they're actually winning. They're in third. Before they were raising eyebrows saying, oh, trade Claude Giroux away. Trade Claude Giroux away in the offseason. Trade Wayne Simmons away. They're not going to do that. The only thing that they're going to do is go for goaltending because they don't have any now. They have Alex Leon. Who the hell is Alex Leon? Michael Neuver got hurt today. They turned down a third-round pick for Peter Mrazek. I think that's a steal and a half. Ron Hextall, what are you doing with that team? I don't know. Peter Mrazek has been playing very well for the Red Wings, too. That's a steal. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to the Red Wings and they say, oh no, we need some more out of you than a third-round pick. Give us a prospect. Give us a young guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're not going to do that. They're probably just going to be like, yeah, whatever. Just give it the third-round pick. Next, the Capitals in second place right now after Pittsburgh won today. Capitals, Mike Green. It's probably going to happen. Bring him back to Washington. That'll solidify that team. That team's been playing great. Ovechkin's found his game again. He already surpassed his goal total from last year. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's too old, he's getting old, he's showing his age, whatever. No, Ovechkin is Ovechkin. He's a pure goal scorer. That team, I wouldn't be surprised this year that they're in the Stanley Cup Finals. I wouldn't be surprised if they get a trade. And I don't see them getting a forward. That would make that team a firepower offense if they get like Mike Hoffman or something like that. Like that would be incredible. Just imagine that. I see Mike Green going over there. And then lastly, the Penguins. They're gonna move some guys, but don't think they're gonna get too much in return. Maybe they send Ian Cole to Toronto for a prospect. Maybe they send Matt Hutwick for a pick or a prospect. Maybe before they were saying Hornquist because they were losing and they were in the playoffs and they're going to say, oh, Patrick Hornquist, you got to go. No, maybe if they go for Patch Reddy, they're going to have to send Hornquist over to Montreal. But I don't see that happening. The guy scored the winning goal in the Cup final last year. Don't see that happening, moving that guy. Chris Letang was, it's funny. I went to the Devils Pittsburgh game, and everybody was saying, oh, Chris Letang, you got to leave Pittsburgh. Oh, Chris Letang, you suck. Oh, Chris Letang, you're getting old. You should just retire. The guy's been hurt a lot for you. Sometimes he hasn't been playing any of the playoff games for you guys. He just gets the ring. If it makes sense, it makes sense. Maybe bring in Ryan O'Reilly and Evander Kane for Chris Letang. Maybe. I would do that, maybe. Chris Letang would probably hate his life in Buffalo, but, it makes sense for Pittsburgh to bring in some scoring, to just make that team a huge threat in the East. But overall, I think the Metro, there are definitely some buyers. There are definitely some sellers. Don't think too much is going to happen. Little deals. Just some little deals. Anyway, next we will cover the Central Division out west. We'll have a big story with that division. because I think one of those teams is actually going to come out to the Cup and be a Cup winner. So we will see in the next video. Central Division, um, again, February 26th, 3 p.m., trade deadline. And this was Daily Sports Zone. My name is Kevin. Subscribe down in the bottom. Thanks, guys, and we'll catch you next time.